Hey, what's up everybody? This is Like It's 1985, and today we are going to take a look at the Star Wars The Black Series, number 2 in the series. This, of course, is Darth Maul in the 6-inch scale. And let's go ahead and first take a look at the accessories the figure does come with. Here are some basically binoculars. I don't know what the actual Star Wars technical term is for it, but you get the idea. There is that accessory. And you also get this outer cloak with a head that's actually permanently attached to it. And basically the figure does come packaged with this outer cloak and this head installed on the figure, but for the sake of the review I'm starting off the review without the cloak on. But you can see it's very nicely detailed, soft plastic, very nice. And as far as I know, they actually decided to opt for the head being attached to here, I guess just so that it looks more secure and more formed around his head. And it's actually a complete head sculpt. There's actually his, I guess you call them the horns on the top of his head. They're actually present on this sculpt. So really nice detail there. Of course, you can see he does come with his iconic double-bladed lightsaber. And let me pry that out of his hands here. And as you can see, it does separate. And you can actually detach both of the beams here. You can see the hilt's very nicely detailed. And let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation while we have him without his outer cloak on. And we can take a look at the figure as well, I guess, first. So you can see very fantastic Darth Maul head sculpt there. Again, nice detailing here in his inner cloak with the plastic details. Very, very nice. This is all plastic. It's not like cloth or anything like that. But the way that they sculpted the plastic is fantastic. Very, very nice. You can see his nice detailed boots there. And this is actually fabric right here. Some kind of nylon or synthetic material, but it's not plastic. So that's really nice. They didn't have to do that, really. I mean, Hasbro could have just easily made that plastic as well, but they actually have two different materials for this part of his outfit there. So really cool. On to articulation. Well, the head is on a ball joint, and it also has a hinge joint, as you can see there, so you should have a wide range of movement. And really, of any of the figures so far in this Wave 1, this is the figure that needs the articulation because he's such a dynamic character. He's a fighter, so you expect and hope for a lot of articulation from this particular figure. You can see there's no bicep swivel, but you do have swivel and a bend here at the elbow, and rotation here at the wrist. I don't think there's a hinge. I think it's just a straight rotation here. And you can take a close look at how his hands are sculpted there to allow him to hold his lightsaber. There actually is a joint here at the mid-chest area, or mid-torso. So wide range of posability there, which is good. Technically, I don't believe there's actually a waist joint there. All your articulation is going to be done by this joint up here. And you have the hips, of course, movement at the hips. And let's take a look here. There's a swivel at the thigh. And as you'd hope, there is a double bend here at the knee. And then you have articulation here at the ankle, of course. It looks like you have the pivot, and then you have a hinge joint for this type of articulation, which is good. So now let's go ahead and we're going to pull off his head here, and it takes a little bit of finagling here, but this needs to go through there, and then the other arm needs to go through this other opening here in the cloak, and it needs to be done, of course, without tearing the plastic. And then finally the ball joint needs to go into the base of the head there. So there we go. So there he is with his cloak on, which is really cool as well. I probably will display him without the cloak, but nonetheless it's nice to have that option, to have this outer cloak available for display as well. So really nice there. Alrighty, so that's about it for the review. I will show you the packaging, and once again, a very nice job on Hasbro's part as far as the packaging design goes. And the really nice part is you can actually put the figure back in package and display it in package, and there's no problems doing that because there's no twisty ties or anything that would really prevent you from actually putting the figure back into packaging. And of course you have all these different areas on the plastic tray for the accessories, so you could basically put the figure back in package like it came from the factory, so that's good. Alright, thanks for watching. This has been my review of the Star Wars The Black Series, number 2 in the series. This has been a review of the 6-inch scale Darth Maul.